we got our pickets going out on Monday. Here's one of our MailChimp designs. Obviously looking through the camera, you're not gonna be able to get that full effect of how beautiful this piece of artwork is, but at least you get a glimpse. There's one MailChimp. Here's the corresponding meta ad that's gonna go out for it as well. Here's another MailChimp for the following week. Right now it is Friday, September 27th, and we are planning to put our pickets out this upcoming Monday. If you guys were watching the vlog from last week, you can see that we got a pile of new pickets in. Yes, we still have plenty from last year that are in great shape as we filter through them at the end of the season, but we got a big amount of pickets to put out this year, and our goal is to get them done within 2 weeks. And any new leads or new customers that come through within those 2 weeks and going forward, we're pretty much gonna have a dedicated crew putting out pickets a few times a week after we're done the bulk. So the bulk would be 3,000 customers that we currently have that are gonna begin for Monday. And yeah, so it's a lot of pickets. It's gonna be a lot of work, but we got quite a few crews, very solid crews for that matter. We're hoping to get 1,500 done next week and then 1,500 done the following week. That'll bring us to that 3,000 mark. We'll have all the current customers complete and done. Then any new customers that come in after that, like I said, we're gonna have one dedicated crew that's gonna go out a few times a week to go and keep up with those new leads as they come in and put those pickets in. As you guys know, I've been doing some coaching calls recently for people that are interested in getting into the snow removal business. I like to call it snow blowing, but everybody says snow removal, or the grass cutting business, mowing if you will. And I've been booking up quite a bit of coaching calls where you get to have a one-on-one call with me virtually, and we could dive deep into all the questions you may have about starting, or if you currently are in business and maybe you're stuck, you wanna ask me some questions. I've been booking up these calls like crazy, averaging about 4 a week. That's the max I take. And we've been maxed out for basically the last month since I've started this. So I'm having tons of great results. People that are doing the coaching calls with me get a tremendous amount of value and are very happy with, you know, everything I'm able to share with them, right? If you're at like the 1 million mark, or you're just getting started, or maybe you're at the 500K mark and you're having some trouble, you don't know how to grow, maybe you have some operational issues, marketing issues, branding issues, service issues, I know confidently where we're at currently in our business that I'll be able to bring you some value and help you out with these problems and help you fast track your business to move forward 100%. So if you haven't, make sure you do book a coaching call with me. I think it'll be of great value to you and definitely worth your time and money. But we just had this young individual just hit me up. He booked a coaching call. I already sent him an email back, but now he sent another email to our business and he said, "Dear Northern Snow, I booked a mentor session with Stefano for October 3rd, but there were no other available dates on the calendar. I want to start my snow removal business this year and have some questions. Is it possible to move the meeting to this Saturday at 2 p.m. instead of October 3rd at 2 p.m.? That way I can apply his guidance the next day. I'm ready late for this session, which is why I'm asking if this is possible. Thank you so much." He is interested in more than likely getting started as soon as possible because the season's not too far away, right? I'll try and see if I could have that call with him Saturday at 2 p.m. No promises, but I'd love to flex and get this individual started so that he could get steam rolling Monday morning into his business and get working on things. Yeah, I feel bad. Maybe I'll move him to Tuesday actually, and I'll just end up doing 3 calls that day. I had to do that this past Tuesday, I should say. I had to do 3 back to back. Oof. By the end of the 3rd coaching call, my throat was like on fire. I'm like, holy shit, I really, like when you get on these calls, like I truly give everything I got in the tank. I give you everything I got. There's nothing being hidden. I will show you everything. I'll explain to you everything and I'll tell you exactly everything I went through to get to where we are currently right now. Yeah, when I did those 3 back to back, I was bagged, man. I was bagged for sure. So I'll probably just squeeze him into Tuesday, try to help this fellow out, get him started on his business quicker because time's ticking. October 3rd, you don't have too much time to prepare for snow. If he's down south, yes, he does have a little bit of extra time, I will agree. But for us down here, man, October 3rd, oof, you're like 3 weeks, 4 weeks from possibly getting your first snow event, right? October 31st for us last year, we got killed with like 15 centimeters. Just not a lot of snow, but still something, right? For October, it's tons. Mitch just finally got his Northern Snow quarter zip on.
Only took, what, an extra 3 weeks?
Yeah, it took a little bit of time, but it's okay. We had to order some more. Everybody's got them zipped up. Vinny's the only one, and Lucas over there. They just make up their own rules, these guys. Just do what they want. I don't even know who lets them in here. What were we gonna say?
Download Google Chats on your phone.
Chats?
Yeah.
Is that how you want to be communicating?
That's how I want to communicate operations-wise.
Like with the entire operations team?
The entire, all the launch employees, and then also all the...
I got chats right here. It's on every...
If you want to just have it on your computer, that's fine, because you don't really use it too much. It's not a big deal.
So what are you going to do? You're going to make sure everybody downloads Gmail, and this is how we're going to communicate. There's some people watching there in the similar business. You guys might know, how is there a better way to communicate with operations in your entire team? What is the best platform to use if you're, wanting to put group messages out to communicate with operations for snow events, or, times in the morning to be here for going out for grass cutting or landscaping jobs, etc. Yeah, that'd be really nice to know what other people are using for communication within their business for operations in this particular niche. I'm sure a lot of people use Meta, right? They use either WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger, which we've used for quite a while. This is something really new that I like. At least they know they download it, that it's just straight for work. Like, it's their work app, They're using Google Chats. It's got some good settings on it as well, which is awesome. You got a lot of love last night on that video.
What?
Him.
What love?
Yeah, I know. I seen 12 comments.
Yeah, Lucas got a lot of love on that short last night. Did you see the prospection letters?
Yeah.
We took from 2 weeks ago there? People were loving them. The girls were commenting. Yeah, on TikTok, they were going nuts. Yeah, yo, what's this guy's Insta? Yeah, looks like a young stud. Vinny's married, so it's off limits. Vinny's off limits over here. Right, Vinny?
Yeah.
He's a loyal man. 4 years, eh?
Same with you, though.
Oh, very loyal. Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah. 2 years?
Great
No, man, you're losing track of time. It's been like 4 years, don't lie. This is the station, though. Show them what's going on here in the station. Look at Vin with the stamps here. He's got this string of stamps like it's like a quart of ammo. These boys are probably averaging, what do you think? One each per minute.
Depends.
Depends if you guys start talking. So this is all full, ready for. This is ready for sending right here. Check it out. So one full box. Oh my God. It's got to be just here between these 3 boxes.
One thing is 2,200.
You went through 1 stack, or is that the last of it right there?
This is the last
the last of the
first stack.
Because there's 4 stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you guys are probably close to about 2,500 almost, or maybe 2,000.
200, yeah. It's like around there.
2,000 roughly?
2,200, yeah.
2,200. What's the plans this weekend?
Going golfing today, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. 210 on 240.
No.
Yeah.
Where at?
Crimson, of course.
Oh my
This
God.
little 18 hole for the
Yo, make sure you call ahead of time and get the northern cart. We're going at 4:50. Mike behind the camera, he's coming with us. Oh, I forgot to tell Nick. We got Brown coming tonight.
Where?
He's coming at 4:50.
Perfect.
He said he's shooting the lights out.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
He said he's shooting the lights out.
We got a 2-man?
Yeah, 2 man. We're gonna film it too.
Perfect. Who's
Probably me and Nick versus you and Nico.
Yeah.
The 2 Italian boys versus the northern boys. That's gonna be a tough round, man. I know Brown's got some sweat. What's up, bro? Good to see you, man.
to see you.
You need a jacket.
Yeah, I need a jacket.
Yeah. He needs a Lawns jacket. Can you get him one? Can't be having that happen. It's okay. It's not your first day, but first day going to Mo?
No. It's
No?
my 3rd day going to out.
3rd day going out.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Who are you working with? Mitten?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was a bit chilly, so I thought jacket will work.
Good. I'm happy. How's he doing? He's been good? He's all right. He's learning. Good.
Thank you.
This guy's. What's going on? Why you got the bananas with you, eh?
I take out every stuff from my car.
Yeah. How'd you get here? Your friend?
Yeah. No, I take a ride.
Yeah. Why didn't you get picked up by one of the guys?
I don't want to disturb that.
Yeah, fair enough. Get everything done, and then you could have an early weekend. We don't have much else for you to do until. Dump the trailer. But when you're done, if it's still early, maybe ask Mitch if there's anything else you do. If not, then you could just have an early weekend.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, where's Mitch? We ready? There's the boys. They're dialed in. Look at them. Wow. Not too impressed with this organization, Mitch.
Oh, really? Buddy, I'm shopping. I'm gonna tell you.
Nah, we got some major Amazon drops in here. As you can tell, look how much stuff came in. I bet you some of this is actually for me. There's Amazon stuff all over the place. Well, that's part of the prep, eh? Show them what's inside some of the boxes. Look here. So here's some gloves for our operators. They look really nice. So obviously each tractor needs to be equipped with gloves because guys will freeze their hands off when they got to work on the tractor. Those are gloves for Leafs. Those are Northern Snow quarter zips. Poor Mitch, eh? He's like shop slash office slash
RAM mounts, there's tablets. Yeah.
RAM mounts, screen protectors for tablets, cases. We're getting organized. Don't mind. It's prep time for us, right? Snow season's only a month away. Anyways, we got a virtual training meeting with Mr. Magic Matty. Okay, last thing before you go, we have a curveball to kind of throw your way if you're interested in possibly getting this built out for the company. Like if you can maybe do this like mid-October, or maybe, I know you have some other stuff on the Asana board that you're gonna start to unveil for the company. Now we're looking to see if we are able to have a better way to communicate with our operators. We thought about why not using the app and having Matt build on it a little bit more. You don't have to do anything else, but just push notifications for announcements for when we're dispatching. You know, right now we're using Facebook group chat. Mitch also just introduced using Google Chats, which should work really well. But we're like, why not just have our own Northern Snow app?
Just let me think about it a bit. I just gotta like kind of map it out a little bit.
Hey, how are you?
Good, you?
Good, good. Busy Friday or what?
Every day's busy, man.
I just wanted to call quick to just discuss the contract. So when we originally quoted for all the properties, you know, I even spoke to directly. He was here in my building speaking with me, and I spoke to some people from and yourself. I never knew that we were going to be responsible for sanding the actual residential homes as well. Like I didn't know we would have to sand driveways and sand and salt the walkways. So obviously, not only does that change the scope of work for us, it obviously would change the price. And I wanted to let you know that that is not something we knew about.
Okay, so I'm surprised because all our clients know our contract. Let me go to bat for you here and see what happens.
Yeah, I'd really appreciate it. I mean, you know, we're very interested in servicing all these properties. You know, we're going to render you the best service around town based on our business model and who we are as a company. And I know all your tenants will be very happy at all these locations with our service. It's just the whole, you know, walkway salting and sanding and also sanding the residential homes, like the physical driveways too. That's just out of our scope. It would need to be subcontracted or done by somebody else. I have no intentions of doing that. Yes, I could do the shoveling, you know, at which was asked. It looks like I've already dealt with the shoveling at through somebody else, but I could deal with some shoveling and I could deal with snow blowing. That's not a problem, but salting and sanding, yeah, that's out of my scope. But I think there's just a little bit of misunderstanding, that's all. So I just want to make things clear before I go ahead and sign contracts, etc.
Yeah, no problem, man. I'll get back to you soon.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thanks, take care.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
Have a good day. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you, more than likely, we're probably not going to follow through doing those properties. I mean, property management companies want a song and a dance. He wants me to sign this big contract that like I'm just not willing to sign. You know, it's not worth it for the 50 properties. You have one lawsuit and there's all your profit, your insurance goes up. There's just a bunch of headache just to take care of 50 properties when I know I could go get 50 residential customers. That'll be way better. They sign my contract, right? I don't got to sign theirs. So dealing with property management companies and like big HOAs and stuff like that, like if you're gonna get slapped with like a big contract like this and you're gonna be liable and you got to put them under your insurance policy and you got to do all these extra salting and sanding, you're responsible for slip and falls and being there in a certain timely manner and all these obligations. Like, in my opinion, I just don't think it's worth it. If they want us to perform the service, but they want us to do the salting and sanding, and they want us to sign their contract, I'd be willing to cut ties for sure. It's just the right move for us. Going to get those 50 extra customers, you know, individually out there in the city won't be an issue for us at all. And I'd rather 50 different customers than one subcontractor who's very picky that wants all these extra song and dances at a very low price too, of course, because you got to give them a good deal or else they're not gonna take your bid. You know, with the residential customers, right? They're purchasing our service the way we sell it to them, which doesn't incur all this extra salting and sanding and walkways and this and that. And they also sign our contract, which the contract is very fair to the end customer, as well as it makes it very safe for us as a business, right? I'm not gonna go on these, you know, condo properties for these property management companies and be liable for a slip and fall that happens after hours when I'm not around. It's not really fair. I don't want want to be involved in that in any sort of way. We'll just go get the extra 50 residential customers out there in the city. And I think it's really good doing commercial work in some cities, but I think you should still have a strong contract. I definitely don't advise. I mean, if it makes sense for you, yes, but if it doesn't make sense, I don't advise signing another vendor's contract for a service that you're providing. It just doesn't make sense. You're providing a service, they should be signing your contract. Property management companies like to have control because what happens with property management companies? Lawsuits, especially in the winter, like crazy. So you don't want to be involved with that crap, you know? Just make sure that if you're doing commercial work or if you're doing condos, right? Like these were townhomes. It wasn't really commercial, but they were townhomes with individual driveways, just like residential. And it was great for our business model, but I'm not willing to sign the contract and, you know, be obligated to all these things. They got to sign our contract. They're not willing to. And they want us to do all these extra services, which we don't provide. And in result of that, cut ties. You focus on the bigger picture. You focus on what we're better at. And that's retaining residential customers with, you know, our utmost value from our service. It's 10 a.m. I've been up since I've been up since 4 today. I woke up extra early just because I couldn't sleep. But regardless, we're gonna roll right now. I'm starving. I need to get some food in the tank, and then we're gonna go check up on the shop. We got a couple other things to do as well. Is there a box with my name on it in here? There's 2. I bought a nicer tripod for filming. This one's pretty good. That's all we have on today's unboxing. Everybody knows I love the presents. $29.50 today, at least. You should be ashamed if we don't. $29.40. But we might lose those 50, roughly 50 contracts from the property management company. Hate to tell you guys that. Yeah, it's probably not gonna, it's okay. I'll put us down 50, big deal. We'll get those back in a day on a good day, come winter time. What are you guys doing? Oh, you're putting the sheet in here. Oh, there you go. So I'll put the sheet of steel right up against the back door. All the keyboard warriors in the comments were talking about, get some ventilation. Well, check it out right there. That's a huge panel, 2x3. So 2x3 feet ventilation window. I know for you guys in like, I don't know, maybe somewhere down in deeper Michigan or like Nebraska area or whatever, they have a longer fall, a more dry fall. Our fall is like 2 weeks to a month max. It's super wet, it's super cold. The likelihood of ours catching on fire is very low.
It's very low.
That's good enough ventilation, and if we need more, we'll f it. We'll drill another.
This is the thing, right? Like sometimes when you have too much moisture and you have like manure, it creates too much heat, right?
Yeah.
That's why you have to have ventilation as well. Is another reason why we will not have that problem, because we have to get into the pace. Like it's like company policy. That trailer gotta be
dumped,
unloaded every single day, so you don't accumulate nothing in there. So you don't need to worry about that creating too much heat when it's decomposing or shit like that.
You also are customized 2 onboard fire extinguishers, 1 in the truck, 1 on the trailer, or 2 on the trailer? Yeah. As you guys can see, those boys are working on that debris loader. We're just getting to the last few strides on that puppy. Should be done really soon. I always have my meals racked up in here for the week. It's the end of the week, so I got my last 2. I'm gonna give 1 to Mike behind the camera here. But I'll show you what my fridge consists of because it's embarrassing. Well, it's just embarrassing because I don't got much in here, and like, I don't know, I'm Italian. It's just kind of funny, right? I get these meals made for the entire week, so I don't cook lunch and I don't cook dinner, okay? So that's my lunch and dinner every day. This one's chicken, right? You guys are familiar with that. This one's chicken, sweet potato, and some vegetables. And then boom, there's my dinner, okay? So every day, these are made fresh. My mom makes them for me. I pay her, of course, for her time and services. She does a great job. Everything's plain, clean, 3 ingredients, very, very simple. That's my lunch and dinner. So that's why I don't really stock a lot in my fridge. But yeah, I always go with something quick. So my breakfast is always like a protein bar and then like Greek yogurt. Or if I have the time, I'll do eggs with like egg whites. And then I'll put like a little bit of like fresh salsa in there, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm gonna have this for breakfast right now. I had none at the shop, so that's why I came all the way home. Half a tub here, right down the hatch. That's it. There's breakfast. Looks a little bit more presentable when you put it in a bowl. I'm kind of doing it in the most like ratchet way possible, but just trying to be quick, you know. We got a new camera up there. We just got one in here just for, I don't know, just for like Harley's protection at the front. Maybe if a customer comes in here, gives her a hard time. Remember last year that Mitch almost got knocked out. Yeah, mid snowstorm. Somebody came in through the garage.
3 in the morning.
3 in the morning, through the garage. They just opened it wide open.
Random guy, not like a
No, customer.
Oh.
No, he's not a customer. His mom's a customer, okay? Comes in through the garage. Obviously, as soon as you walk in through the garage and you come into the office, the first person you see is Mitch, right? His desk is right there. Grabs him, about to knock him right out. And it wasn't even his driveway we were servicing. We were servicing his mom's. But his mom called him screaming in the middle of the night because she's elderly. Maybe she was losing her mind or something. And yeah, we got the short end of the stick on that. Mitch almost died. So we got a camera. New improvement. But there's a customer walking in, so we'll head out of there. Mitch is still not in. Yo, that was so good. Yo, that was so good.
That'd be a funny short.
That was way too good. This is a big job that we're about to get on film here. So basically right on the front, you see they welded the brackets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically what Eric's gonna try to accomplish here is having a bolt-on system as opposed to welding the debris loader right to the frame. That way we could take the debris loader on and off when it's winter. So yeah, he's gonna put the debris loader right on top here, bolt it down. He built a frame for it underneath, so it's just gonna sit here nice, bolt it up, and then we're gonna customize obviously our hole to put the chute through for the, you know, the debris loader when it's running and sucking up stuff. It's gonna go right into the actual trailer itself, but you guys will get the idea once it's on here. Well, this should be interesting. We got the billy goat on here, right on the frame, and you're gonna see now that they're gonna bolt it on. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts all around. That frame's nice and solid in there. He's probably gonna tighten it up with the impact, but there you guys have it. So there's a debris loader right on the front end of the trailer.
You wanna hear the Harley?
Yeah, let's hear the Harley. It's a nice sounding engine.
Yeah, let it warm a little bit before you idle out.
That's awesome. There they are right there.
I got something cool in, and obviously I'm throwing Mitch a curveball on camera, and he's probably gonna be pissed, but we're gonna figure it out together. So basically what these are 4-inch or 4 1/4 inch by 5-inch postcards. I'll open them up. Hopefully Vistaprint printed them right. Sometimes we do have problems with them in that regard. I ordered 5,000 of these cards. So standard little postcard right there. Northern Snow. We got Northern Norm. Nice and on brand, as you guys could see. northernsnow.ca, and then info@northernsnow.ca. Then on the back, it says, "Hi neighbor, I'm Thomas, your local Northern Snow operator. I have a couple of spots left on my route, and since you're right next door to one of my customers, I'd like to offer you special pricing. Give me a quick call and I'll get you set up. Best, Thomas." Basically how it works is, when the guys are out doing pickets, they're gonna have these stack of cards with them. Anybody who has pickets that get installed and there's a neighbor to the left or the right who don't have our service, they're just gonna drop one in the mailbox or right in their door slip. What it's gonna kind of be perceived as from a customer receiving this, what I'm hoping to accomplish anyways, is that they get this, it kind of looks like a handwritten message, right? And they're gonna notice when they get home or if they are home and they get it, they're gonna notice, oh wow, look at the pickets going out. I don't have the service. Okay, let me just call and see what the special pricing is about. And the special pricing is gonna match what? What do we got going on in October? Our Street Saver special. So we have a special promotion going on for the month of October. It's our big campaign. If you are a neighbor to a customer of ours, either left or right, you get $25 off. Or if you're a neighbor right in the middle and a customer to the left or right of you has our service and you don't, you get $50 off. Or if there's more than 10 pickets on your street, you get $50 off. So this kind of lines up with our whole promotion. We're already sending out mailers, but this is kind of just like an extra step. It may not work or it may work. I just wanted to try it. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments. We have like obviously a really big, beautiful flyer coming out. It's a tri-fold flyer and it's gonna be for our big campaign for the month of October, which is our Street Saver special, neighborhood discount, whatever you wanna call it. We wanted to add an extra layer to see if we could get some new leads in the door. I'm always wanting to try new things. This one was pretty low cost for the most part, you know, $400 or $500 for 5,000 of these postcards. The design was next to nothing. And then obviously we'll have to pay a little bit extra wages for labor for them to go in the mailboxes. You get one sign up, your wages are paid off for that day, and all your postcards, all 5,000. And I mean, we're gonna get a lot more than just one sign up. So people are gonna see us in the neighborhoods this next couple weeks. We're gonna be out there like crazy putting pickets in, and we're gonna have a guy dropping these in every single mailbox to the left or right of a customer. They basically get this really personalized postcard, nice sincere message from Thomas. I want it to be like sincere like that, very candor, you know what I mean? Wow, look at the chain. I got a meeting right now. I forgot, I got a 1 o'clock meeting. It's 1:03. Well, I just got the message on my phone. I didn't think we'd be that long talking with Josh and shit, but might as well get some steps in. If you walk 100 minutes a day, you could add on 5 to 10 years to your life. I heard that somewhere in a podcast. How true is that? I have no idea. You guys can go ask ChatGPT. You can look it up on Google. You can do whatever you like. But I heard from the grapevine on a podcast I was listening to, I think I've heard this twice now. You walk 100 minutes a day, or a certain amount of miles, you'll add 5 to 10 years on your life. Sounds pretty good to me. You know, it keeps you in shape, 10,000 steps, burn some calories. It's good for your brain, you get the brain rolling. I don't like sitting too much. So we're gonna dive into a 1 o'clock meeting right now for our software.
Since he's there, tell him I'll send him an email about his account today too. I got his other.
We built you an account.
Like a work?
Like a work email.
Northern's, okay.
Yeah, at Northern'sville under our domain.
Perfect.
That way you could use our drive. We have like 15 terabytes.
Yeah, perfect.
It's lunchtime, baby. Peace. There you guys have it. A little salt on there. Just a little bit on there, not too much. A little bit of this, a little bit of the wing sauce here. As you can see, this is something new that we just currently got in, called the grass catcher. You can buy them on grasscatcher.com. You could use this for clippings or you could use it for leaf cleanup. That's kind of our idea with it. However, there is the odd property that we still do cut the grass at, that we collect it. So these will help in the future, but we did buy these for leaf cleanup. There's 5 here, as you can see. I just took one of the box, 4 left. It's pretty lightweight. Let's say probably weighs about 15, 20 pounds. It's got the little gate here. This is where all the debris and leaves will get shot into from the mower. And these are all gonna go on our grandstand 36-inch. And then also we have one for our grandstand 48-inch too. So they're both gonna be going on there. I think it's gonna do really well for us. I've never used them before, but there's quite a few people in the industry who have used them. They've gotten a lot of success out of them. We did invest a lot into this season, but we wanna make sure that we're providing the service for our customers year to come. So there's not just that, there's a pile of other stuff too. We'll share with everybody. We have these rakes. Yeah. We got these hand shovels to pick up the leaves with. We also have the chute. So I just got a message from Maz. You guys already know Eric Maz, the editor, the guy behind the camera, editing all the videos. He just sent me a voice message.
My G, I miss you, dog. I miss you like a brother.
It's fired up.
But I hope everything's going well. Getting all the content. I'm over here editing this vlog. We'll get that up tomorrow. I think January would probably be prime time, beginning of the year. You know, started off with a bang with the boys. And yeah, let me know. Get all safe and sound into your new home in Arizona, wherever you decide to go. I'm kind of bummed out, man. I thought you were gonna pick Florida. Arizona, though, I don't know nothing about. I ain't never been there in my life, but Florida is magical. Pick a good time to come down. You let me know. The sooner you let me know, the better. I'll book it ahead of time. That way we could save a little bit of money instead of doing it closer too. And we'll schedule it in for like whatever, 2nd week of January, 3rd week of January, whatever. Nick's birthday falls in January, so it'll be pretty sick if we did it around that time. If not, I mean,
I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a birthday, not a big deal. But regardless, 2nd, 3rd, 4th week of Jan. Let me know when, bro. Enjoy. I'll talk to you soon, and happy editing. We're still out here, me and Mike. Mike's actually recording me right now. He's got the camera on me, so you'll see this in the vlog. We got one last piece to film for the day, and then that's it. We're clocking out. We're hitting the golf course. I'm bringing Mike out with me. Miss you, bro. Wish you were here. Talk soon. Oh, what are the boys up to? So right now we're currently waiting for Stefan, and we're gonna take a separate video that we're gonna be posting on YouTube. We're gonna dive deep into all the equipment we bought for this upcoming leaf season, how we prepared for it. So I'd love to share all that with you guys. We're gonna head out really shortly to the back of the yard here and present to you guys all the equipment we purchased to be able to be a little bit more efficient, be a little bit more simple out there in the field, and have some good processes for leaf cleanup this upcoming season. But we also wanted to share this with you because it's pretty cool. Eric, what do we got going on, brother?
So this is our fuel mount. Well, the next piece.
Final product.
Final product.
Look at the welds in there. Bottom plate in, 90-degree plate up here, 45 cut. There you guys have it. That's our fuel tank mount right there.
Yeah, and this goes like that.
On the tractor.
On the tractor.
And then this goes up here. Like that.
Sits in there. And that's it. We have a fuel mount. Very simple.
Very simple.
Things that you can find in Home Depot if you want.
Yeah.
Like you find that shit like this in Home Depot and you can do that bend anywhere.
So Eric decided to kind of make, a design up of his own and said, hey, we're going to fabricate this in-house. We're going to make our own. And at that time we had 20 tractors and he built them for all the tractors in the yard. And now it's just been a system for our business.
Yeah.
We've made it a process. Every single snow tractor has a trusty old fuel tank mount right here. So you guys can see. So this is last year's model.
Yes.
There's the angler bar he was talking about. He bolts it right onto the frame of the tractor.
Yeah.
It's got that nice 45-degree cut.
Actually, there is another frame that I need to do, and it's this one in here.
But look at it, guys. Look how, this thing is sturdy. Okay, it holds, 20-liter fuel tanks, what, probably 40 pounds?
Yeah.
40 pounds, jumps around for 5-6 hours straight. Nothing bends, nothing moves, everything's solid. This doesn't overheat, good location for it. This right here, guys, I can't tell you how small of an improvement this is, but how much of an impact it makes on the company. You know what I mean? During operations. So a full 20-liter military tank filled up with diesel will fill the small tractors about halfway. So if you're at that 4-hour mark, like he was saying, you run out of fuel, you have the extra 20 liters, you pour it in, it'll hopefully get you to the time to finish that first pass, and then by that time you come back to shop to do a full reload. So it's great, you get an extra 2 hours. Why did we put the toolbox mount on the side of the tractor like this? I'll tell you why. When we first started out, we used to have these little tool bags, and we put the tool bags behind the seats in the small tractors. But what would happen if you put the tool bags behind the seat in the tractor? There's wires back there, okay? And it would unplug wires, it would pull out stuff, and it would cause complications, then lights would pop on the dash, etc. Not only that, there wasn't enough room to put all of our tools in the bag behind the seat. You wouldn't be able to slide your seat all the way back, and it was just a headache having your tools in the back seat. It didn't make sense. We came up with this, and we just really utilized the frame of the tractor. You look on the left side, you got the toolbox mount. You look on the right side, you got the fuel tank mount. I mean, it just makes things a lot more efficient. And then another added value on top of that Eric came up with was we used to put the shovel, okay? We had these little pocket shovels we put inside the cab, and we'd use these shovels to unclog the blower. Then again, having stuff in the cab wasn't efficient enough, it didn't make sense. So Eric built these custom shovels and fabricated them and put them right here on the back. These are called ice picks. They're really nice. You just go, pull it up like this, pull it out. You're able to go in your chute, unclog it. That's it, done.
It's not going out.
Doesn't go anywhere.
You don't need to be like aware of, oh, we are missing the pin in here. We can lose our shovels now.
These things don't seem like much to us anymore, but when you put it in retrospect and you actually think about it, these are like really, really big improvements that have helped us significantly. The shovel was like, we call these 1% improvements, but they're more like 10.
They are more.
They're like 10% improvements. The fuel tank was like a 25% improvement. The toolbox was like a 10. The ice pick on the back was like 25. Man, we could go on and on, but this was another improvement just because we're looking at it. This is a big improvement. Yeah, we noticed a huge difference with this. The years prior, when we used these tractors, they didn't have a lot of traction with no snow tires on them, right? Like that's a snow tire right there. As people know, that's a Nokian Hakkapeliitta. And then these are regular, just agricultural tires. Well, in the winter, if they got no grooves in them, which that's how they come stock, it's very tough on the ice, right? You don't get much traction. So Eric actually siphed and cut all these grooves by himself with his bare hands, And I remember he was really pissed off doing it.
It was the first time I hated my job.
Yeah.
I was grooving these things, and it was very hard.
You did that for what, 3 days, 4 days?
Yeah, I don't even remember. I erased that from my memories.
It was a tough job, but honestly, the improvement, huge for the business. Some people commented, hey, you ruined your tires. Well, we're gonna use them till they go bald anyways, so it is what it is.
And
if you look from far away, you would think it's stock. But he cut those by hand.
yeah, and to cut them also, like we just didn't come here and do cuts.
Measured every single one.
We measured the design, kind of a design, how to go in the middle. And
I remember you traced it with permanent marker, all of them.
Yes.
And then cut them. But yeah, that was a big job. I remember one tractor would take like 4 or 5 hours, and you have to roll it a little bit ahead, roll it a little bit ahead, roll it a little bit ahead as you kept doing it. But yeah, that was a huge improvement. We could go on and on about the tractor improvements.
There's a lot. One day you should make a video about every single thing.
Yeah. Here's all the improvements we've made over the last 4 or 5 years in business. Now this year, the big one's the gravel packer. Last year was the cutting edges. That's another one. I mean, oh my God, the skid shoes.
The skid shoes.
Oh my God.
The stainless steel.
I forget about some of the stuff we've done. It's been a lot these last, like every year we're always trying to do something, like always innovating. We don't just kind of sit still, which is great. You guys are always back first. I love it. That's not a bad thing.
No, I know.
It's really not. Check that out. There's the accelerator bagger going on. It's nice that we can keep the grass flap on too, eh, Eric? Boom. Just like that.
That easy. So you go like this.
That's exactly why we bought these things. You guys absolutely want to crush it this upcoming fall season. Let me show you a couple things that we invested into here at Northern. We're getting to the end of our day now. It's 4 p.m. Most of the guys are on their way back to the shop. One crew's already done. There's Eric, he grabbed everything. I just brought that back. Did you drop Miguel off?
Yeah.
Oh, he's done?
Yeah, he needed to go.
Okay. Oh, so you dropped them both. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Okay, we're in a little bit of a rush. I'm gonna go. Enjoy your weekend, eh?
You too.
It's gonna be really nice, so try to enjoy the last one. It's really nice this weekend. Yeah, we've been lucky. It's been a nice September, to say the least. Run through here. Check up on the boys before we go. How'd we do? We're 1 off. So yeah, we changed the goal to 29.50, right? We wanted to change the goal for 29.50 just because it's a little bit more achievable. Josh is sweating right now. We got like 5 minutes until we close, and he's trying to just get that last customer in.
I just got one as you walked in.
That's awesome. So we're at 29.49. Yeah, it'd be nice to get that last customer in the door for 29.50. If not a big deal. We're gonna come in next week guns blazing. I'm really hoping these pickets are gonna stir up things in the neighborhoods, get some phone calls coming in. Great work though, man. I'm heading out, so we'll see you real soon. Okay. Keep killing it, Josh, thanks. That's it. Mitch is already out of here. Harley didn't come in. Danny's finishing some stuff up. That's it. We're calling it on today. It's time to go enjoy ourselves a little bit. We're heading out to the golf course. I love you guys. Thank you so much for staying tuned on this vlog. We will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.